Howdy everyone, Greenside Project here, and I hope you're all well. First video of mine in a while, because sadly I've been working like a grown-up, which has really got in the way of the hobby since the end of the July challenge in August. But I have been quite good. What I've been trying to do is spend a minimum of 30 minutes in the evening, and by minimum I've also meant maximum really, just half an hour of the evenings doing some hobby work. And 3 out of the 5 days this week I've managed to get in the half hour. But this morning, Saturday, day off, managed to get quite a bit more done, and I thought I'd show you where I'm at. It's all about the Tallarn at the moment. I've become totally Tallarn crazed. They at the moment are the Imperial Guard for me, so Mordians and Kriegs are just going to have a bit of a break. So, painting first. Now, because of where my window is, there's a bit of a lighting issue here on Tallarn, so I'm going to see if I can get the light round. That's a little bit better. So you can see these guys. One, I've got a full squad finished. I've only got 3 minis left. Just those 3 up there to do. I'll sort out my lighting and a proper back banner so you can see them and see how they look. But here we go. You can see I've got the heavy weapons team sorted, and also the multi-melted guy. They've all got the Emperor written in Arabic on their shoulder pads. I ummed and ahed about drilling out the missile launcher, or bazooka, that's what I always think of it, the barrel there, but I just didn't have a drill bit that was big enough without it looking just sort of bizarre. So I'll leave that for now, and I'll think if I have any more of these I might invest in a larger drill bit. But that's where these guys are. Fun to paint, just did sort of half an hour, a night, put washes on things. But the real thing I've been working on is Steve the Sentinel. So I ordered some Sentinels on a bit of a whim, saw some new ones going quite cheap, and also had an idea for converting one to make it properly Tallarn. Now, many of you might recognise this Sentinel driver here. He was originally a heavy bolter or autocannon firer from an old-fashioned Tallarn metal heavy weapons team. Now, I had him with a heavy bolter, but from the pictures I've seen in the old Imperial Guard Codex, I think he was actually the model for the autocannon. And when I got this model from GW, I remember it well, GW were actually having a very rare and peculiar thing you won't have heard about nowadays called a sale, which GW used to actually do once every so often in their stores in the early to mid-90s, where they'd get lots of minis they hadn't shifted, put them in bags, and you could buy them from a bucket very cheaply. Different times, my friends, different times. But anyway, that's why I think I had this autocannon guy with a heavy bolter. But I saw him and I thought, you know what, I bet he'd be an awesome Sentinel driver. So I assembled him, pinned through, and you can see the end of the pin coming out there. Now, the more eagle-eyed of you will have noticed he doesn't have his lovely metal feet. He's got these slightly oddly angled plastic feet, which are from the plastic Sentinel driver, and the reason for that, my friends, is because his feet stuck out too much, and the sides of the Sentinel, let's find one for an example here, just wouldn't close, it wouldn't fit. So what I had to do was I drilled off the feet. At that point, because of where he's going to be once he's painted, I really probably could have left him without feet, but it began to bug me that I was leaving him without any feet to speak of. So I added these ones. Now, I could green stuff the gaps, and I still might do. However, because of where the plating of the cockpit's going to go, and the angle, it's very, very hard to see the feet as is, so I might just leave them. I just feel better about life now I know he's got feet. We've got a bit of paperclip here leading to his little control panel. So, as well as converting the driver for the Sentinel, I've been doing some magnetising. Now, on this side of the Sentinel cockpit, we've got a choice. We've got either the hunter-killer missile or we've got the searchlight. And they've just been very simply magnetised here. Searchlight in like that. Hunter-killer missile. Now, I suspect that this is actually technically the wrong way around for the rail for the hunter-killer missile. But because of the way I was magnetising it was my only option. But I think I'll get away with that. That's the hunter-killer missile on that side. And on the other side of the Sentinel, let's see, which is here, we've magnetised it. There's a little hole there I've covered up with an old bit of like litany parchment paper from Space Marines sprue, but this is where all the weapons can go. So you see we've got the flamer here. That can just clip on like that. A couple of the weapons, like the flamer, had something originally to go in the hole there. What I've done, as you can see, is I've converted it to go on top of the flamer, and you can see a little bit of green stuff connecting the two. We've got our plasma rifle here, or plasma cannon, that's in there. Auto cannon in there, las gun, like so. And finally a very boring I can't even remember the name of that one. It's the default laser gun that you get for free on the model, that you pay for very, you don't pay any points for that one. But so that's what I've been up to. Got to the stage now, you can see I've just started by putting some slate on the base. That's courtesy of Basecrafts, one of their sets. So next stage is I'm going to put sand on this base here, and we're going to set this guy up and get him all undercoated. We've also got, I bought off eBay, Mr. Tallarn here. We've got the Tallarn Lieutenant up here. I might assemble these soon, and also I've got a Commissar that I'm going to convert slightly to put in the squad. I'm spending a lot of time thinking about Tallarn at the moment. I'm Tallarn crazed. I've got quite big plans for these guys beyond this squad. There's going to be at least another infantry squad. I'm going to be going for a platoon. I'm going to be buying some of the Forge World heavy weapon squads. And that's where we're going to start. I've got some more big plans, but for now, here's the next thing, really getting this dude undercoated, and whilst he's drying, I'll be painting up those 3 Tallarn. So I hope you've all had a lovely time without me. It's been sad not updating every day, and thank you for the people that are still watching and commentating. Thank you to Warboss Ty, who was very friendly and commented on my videos, which has given me a couple more subscribers, which is also nice. Have a lovely weekend, and hopefully I'm going to try and do an update video early next Saturday. We'll keep our fingers crossed for that. Love you all, and bye.